Good afternoon, Equity Colorado Real Estate, and anyone else that might be tuning in. We do put these up on YouTube. So
Thanks for
if
joining
you're
us.
watching this and you're not part of Equity Colorado Real Estate, I am Todd Schuster and my wife, Stacey Schuster, and we're employing brokers and owners of Equity Colorado. So with that, we have a market stats update for you today.
Yeah, so we're doing a February market update which reflects back on the January statistics. So let's jump straight in.
Let's hop in. So you got your report from RE Colorado?
Yes. So this month we're doing RE Colorado Market Watch, and we're going to see numbers that are kind of all over the board. We've got some things that are trending up, some things that are trending down, but I think there's a lot of good news on the horizon.
And I like hearing that. We've all felt it very sluggish, very slow, but good things are on the horizon, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's dig in.
So in this main slide, you're going to see kind of an overview of everything, and then we're going to dig a little bit deeper, going individual slides for new listings, pending sales, closed transactions, median price, and days on market. So our closed sales were down 30% for January 2023 compared to January 2022.
We all felt that.
We all felt that.
Ouch.
Yes. Our median close price was down 2% compared to January 2022.
Which is interesting.
It is.
Big decline in closings, but prices are holding pretty steady.
Yes. So our new listings were also down, as you can expect, 18% compared to January of 2022. We had so many new listings that hit the market and helped break up that inventory or lack of inventory that we were missing for so long. So our pending sales were also down 9% compared to January of 2022. Our median days in MLS, this is what we're really feeling. We went from 5 days on the market from the time that a property was listed to the time that it went pending in the MLS to this year, January, 35 days. And that's a 30-day difference.
It's a huge difference, but 30 days to sell a home, those of us who have been in the business for a long time, that's still amazing to sell, but that's because of the lack of inventory.
Yeah, so now we're starting to see kind of pre-pandemic trends. The last 2 years, inventory has just been so ridiculously low.
Yeah.
So we now have weeks of inventory is up by 7 weeks. We were 2 weeks of inventory back in January of 2022, and we're now 9 weeks of inventory in January 2023.
Much better, much better.
Yeah, a lot healthier of a market.
Yeah.
All right, so as we discussed, we've got new listings that were down 18% compared to the previous year. I've got little red arrows on the screen that are kind of pointing to the areas that I want you to pay most attention to. The chart in the bottom is going to show our month over month. And this is what I'm really excited to see. 69% increase in new listings compared to December.
That's awesome.
So although we're down year over year, we're up significantly month over month. Pending listings. So what went under contract? We're down 9%, as we mentioned, year over year, but up 49% month over month.
So we're expecting March closings to be much better.
Because remember, when a property goes pending, it actually closes 30, 45, or maybe even 60 days later. So that means end of February, end of March closings. So that's going to be some really good news. If you want to dig deeper into these charts, you can see that they start on the left-hand side with December of 2021 and move all the way to January 2023. So you can kind of see where our pending sales really peaked out last year in May, and then they've kind of started to bump down through the course of the year. And now we're on the rise again.
Yeah, and I went into our back office today to look at, okay, the beginning of this month has been really slow on closings, but I see them stacking up the second half, which we're just now into, of the month. So yeah, good news on the horizon.
Yes, absolutely. So our closed listings, we actually hit record lows in November and December, which we all felt.
Yeah.
And it might have been kind of a nice time for all of us to recharge, regroup, and get ready for the new year. So January, although we were down 30% year over year, we were only down 25% month over month. So we are still trending down compared to December, But again, closings are a 30 to 60 day lag. So our closings for January were the direct results of November and December sales. So I'm not too intimidated by that.
No, I'm not concerned that our market's going to stay flat. I think we are trending in the right direction. And I love that you said it's been so busy for so many people these last few years that I know it's easy to start panicking. What am I doing wrong? Sometimes it's okay just to take a deep breath.
Yeah.
If you've been doing the right things, continue doing the right things, but go ahead, relax, take some time off. Things will start to reset and be ready for when it starts hitting hard again.
Yeah, be ready for a strong selling season. And the market does ebb and flow. And we just really haven't felt that for the last 5 years.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys have been running
flow.
hard. So enjoy that downtime. Don't let it freak you out. Don't panic because we are starting to see the market pick back up. So let's look at closed prices. So year over year, we're only down 2%. That's not that much. We are down 3% compared to December, and really we're down about 14% from the peak of last year. So when you look at the chart, I've got our peak marked in April, and our closed sales price was around $680,000. So we're now at $594,000. It's come down fairly significantly, but I mean, gosh.
And it just gone so high.
The market's still doing so very well.
Yeah, sellers are still doing very well.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen the foreclosures or short sales or things like that. People have equity. People have lots of equity, and there should be no reason to panic about the last few months.
Yeah. And when I'm referencing the median closed price, I'm talking about single family. There is also a bar on the chart that references the multifamily as well. And then the average is along the bottom of the chart for the two combined. So days in the MLS. Look at these charts. So we're now at 35 days in the MLS. Last year, this time, we were 5 days in the MLS. And you can just see how we held so steady at 4 days, 4 days, 4 days, 4 days, 4 days, for months on end. And then it really hit a spike in December and January. I mean, we went 18, 21, 31, 35. So I am expecting as inventory starts to open up and buyers get back out in the marketplace for the spring selling season, those days on market are going to come down a little bit. I don't think that they're going to continue to go up too dramatically. We shall see.
We shall see. We shall see.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's what we've got for this month's market update.
Again, get your stats, DMAR, Smedra, RE Colorado, any of your local associations have great stats. Understand how to be able to use these to talk with your clients and the consumers out there to build your credibility, because the local market knowledge is so important, because it is about the local market and not about national market. Yeah. And that's where your value really comes in, to be able to help your clients.
But yeah, no average days on market, no weeks of inventory, no closed sales prices, no active listings. That way, when someone says, how's the market? Instead of saying really busy or really slow, you can say, actually, we've got about 7 weeks worth of inventory right now. Average days in the MLS are around 35, and our average sales price has dropped about 14%. If you're a buyer in the marketplace, now's a good time.
That sounds so good. That is how you get clients, and that's how you build a business.
And then you can spin it for sellers too. So practice those dialogues.
Practice. Be prepared. Keep doing the right things. The right things are happening for you. So have a great rest of your week, and thanks for tuning in.
See ya.
See ya.